From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. New York have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Ready now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He will lead this one off today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of the series.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. Ellsbury on at first, nobody out. Up top, it's 2-0. New York. Well, guys, this is a team having a bit of a rough go this year, but they've looked particularly hapless out there lately. Losers of 5 straight coming into this one.
Matty V, that's what happens sometimes when you get in these losing streaks. 5 consecutive games they've dropped already. They want to try to turn this thing around right now.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
No one out with a runner at second. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hopped up. Machado is under it. 1 out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Let's go, Tigers!
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. ready to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first.
Come on, Detroit. You can do it.
And 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Three-two pitch. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. It is in there for strike 1.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Line drive to center field. Martin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. CC Sabathia is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, CC Sabathia over the years has been a terrific pitcher. It's a different CC right now. No longer throws 97 to 100 miles an hour. Still in the low 90s. Good slider, good changeup. More than that, he is a terrific competitor.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jose Iglesias.
And a fastball just a bit high. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 2-0 now.
Ball. Outside.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Grounded to third. Drury fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here we go.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. 1-1. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Sabathia pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Victor.
Striding forward for his first opportunity, Victor Martinez, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Now the first pitch from CC. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Previous history with Sabathia, he has 7 hits in 35 ABs. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1-1 to count. Castellanos over at second. Mata at first, 2 out in the inning. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jace Peterson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jace Peterson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Mata, 1 down.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball and a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Count is full.
Brett Gardner is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, center fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's gone 2 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Next up for Detroit, James McCann. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And that one stayed up a little high. Hit sharply toward the right side. Judge is there, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Leonis Martin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now. Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Towards second, Peterson is there. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Candelario, originally from New York State. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Two out, nobody on. Swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. Back on a beautiful day here in Detroit as we're set for the top of the 3rd from the home of the Tigers. Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Striding in once again, Ronald Torreyes. He popped out in his first trip. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Up around the face. The 1-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And he'll get back in safely. Ellsbury gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Steal!
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw.
2 balls and a strike.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 2-1 home. And that gets him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Bigging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. Trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that run. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 1 out and a runner on third. Rounded down the third baseline. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a base hit on the line. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing. Set to get his day started, Nico Goodrum. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Dixon Machado digs in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball in there for a called strike. Two out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that misses 2-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Drilled to first. Walker has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His guys lead it 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. We begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Go Tigers!
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. He pulls this one into right. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on.
Get out of here, Yankees!
Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for him.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
He's going, he's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And the throw's in fact dropped. Peterson leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-1. It's in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Now the first pitch from CeCe. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Right side. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mikey Matu.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Mikey Matu. Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, first baseman, Victor Martinez.
Now at the plate, Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sabathia's ready. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. balls and 2 strikes now.
Let's go, Tigers!
Here now the 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Castellanos racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Yanks held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, James McCann. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Martinez.
Next for the Tigers, Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. McCann aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Let him go!
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. The underhanded flip. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, third baseman,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeimer Candelaria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back easily. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Runners on first with one down. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. Popped him up. Heading after it is Judge. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback.
Yeah, it was a great battle there. He was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nico Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. First and second now, one man out. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton at the track. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here it comes on 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit in the air to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that retires the side. Tigers strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mata coming on. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Dixon Machado digs in, and then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The right fielder, number 9,
Nick Castellanos now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Weak chopper up the line. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play, and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field.
So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make a final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Chopped weakly to the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side. His butt's in the dugout. He's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Called upon the pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Into the box, James McCann, and it's fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Mata on third, Martinez at second. McCann is over at first with 1 away. Hit to third. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 0-1 pitch on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back for more from Detroit. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Warwick Southpaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Leading on for the game.
First offering on its way.
James Peterson.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Now the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now batting number 11, center fielder Brett Gardner.
Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mata back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Here we go. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
A ball and a strike.
Let's go. Shut him down.
And he misses 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And the runner will score from second. And he's in there with a two-run triple.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run push has to make you feel good.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike to count. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air to center field. Martin is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Bottom half of the inning here in Detroit. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 5 and the Tigers 2. Digging in once again, Nico Goodrum. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 68, Dylan Betances.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Left side, but well foul. The 1-2. Popped him up. Stanton coming on, and this will land foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Come on, Detroit. 0-2. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Gardner comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Second baseman,
Dixon Machado digs in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Two out, nobody on. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Betances sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Stanton on the run, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And the deficit remains 5-2. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose.
Come on now, let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2. Then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Giancarlo Stanton goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Here's Neil Walker. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. But it's foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired, 2 down now. 8th inning from Comerica Park with the visiting Yankees on top of the Tigers as you get a look at the line score to this point in the game. Digging in to try it again, Jace Peterson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2's the count.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Mata is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5. Nick Castellanos now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a booth and a glass? They could certainly use that right now.
Chad Green enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Popped him up. Walker has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail 5-2. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 the count. The 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mata has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jacoby
So
Ellsbury.
back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Changeup over the inside corner. And that one stayed up a little high.
2-1.
Line drive to center field. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. Ellsbury, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Here's an easy strikeout.
And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground is short. Iglesias is up with it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So nothing in the Bombers' 9th. It's last chance time for the Tigers. They're down here 5-2. Ready once again, James McCann. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-2.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Leonis Martin waits on deck. fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Leonis Martin. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Martin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The batter, third baseman.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and they're hoping to build on that now.
5-2 the final today. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tommy Kingley claims the win out of the pen, his first. Chad Green works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his second. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base.